Sorry about that, but here's part 2. So, yeah, the the old episodes were a genuine classic, not the ones with Sparky and Chloe. And another thing, the series where Sparky and Chloe had came, that's when the characters acted more dumb and more mean-spirited, more selfish, and more annoying than they ever were. Especially with Chloe around. Oh my god, they were the worst. Even Timmy Turner was such an unlikable character when Chloe was around. But with the oldest episodes, back like in 2001, and when he wished for a baby poof, that's when he was a likable character. And you know that Timmy had always been a likable character. He wasn't likable when Chloe was around. He was much more of an asshole. And greedy as well. Yeah. And I don't know and I don't know why Butch Hartman did this to himself when he did Sparky and when he added Sparky and Chloe into the later series. I think that was a big mistake Butch Hartman had done. He should have stuck with Poof and the older episodes of the Fairly Oddparents. He didn't have to tarnish everything that made this show really great, but instead he had to add Sparky and Chloe, which were just unlikable characters, in my opinion. And it ruined everything that made the Fairly Oddparents great. And Cosmo acted more like an idiot when Sparky and Chloe was around, and Wanda was more of a bitch with Sparky and Chloe around too. And most of the characters, you don't see them that often anymore. Like Chester, AJ, Vicky, and some of the characters that you knew. They don't appear as much as they used to with Sparky and Chloe around. That's really heartbreaking. But with the older episodes, you got to see Chester, AJ, Vicky, Crocker, Francis, Sanjay, Elmer, Flood. No, not the one from Looney Tunes. I'm talking about Elmo from the Fairly Oddparents. Yeah. Sorry if I got you confused. I'm not talking about Elmo from Looney Tunes. I'm talking about the Elmo from the Fairly Oddparents. The Crimson Chin, and most of the characters you get to know. They were great. They were awesome. You don't even get to see the Crimson Chin that often anymore with Sparky and Chloe. So yeah, the ones with Sparky and Chloe, I think they were terrible. But the Fairly Oddparents, the older days, were just great. Yeah. There are some positive things about the Fairly Oddparents, but also some negative things about the Fairly Oddparents. The positive is the older days of the Fairly Oddparents, the animation, the characters, the episodes. Even the humor and jokes were funny back in the older episodes. And lessons as well. The lessons were good, yep. And the movies, they were good too. I like Channel Chases the best because it has parodies of cartoons. Like they parodied the Flintstones the Jetsons, Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, and Rugrats, they parodied those shows. And they even parodied Peanuts. I thought that was a great one. And the best movie of the Fairly Odd Parents as well. Why couldn't they give it a sequel and do more parodies of, instead of doing series with Sparky and Chloe? Yeah. And now, and yes, they even had games for this, and the games they were pretty fun, and the voice acting was just marvelous, especially when Frankie Muniz used to voice a character from the Fairly Odd Parents. And you also got Tara Strong, Doreen Norris, Susan Blakesell, Carlos Alazraki, Great Elise. I mean, they were great. They did a great job voicing their characters in the old days. And yes, Frankie Muniz as well. The guy who was in Malcolm in the Middle. He voiced Chester, and the other guy voiced AJ. He did a great job too, until both of them got replaced by new actors that voiced Chester and AJ. But that's okay. They were still likable characters on season 3 and season 4. And now let's talk about the negatives. The negatives, they added Sparky and Chloe, which they were unlikable characters. The character had been flanderized, and they acted more mean-spirited. They acted more greedy. They do wrong things for wrong reasons. They don't even learn their lesson at the end. They just continue doing on and to brag on and on and on, and it gets annoying. Like, there's no valuable lesson in the later seasons. And that's really terrible how they done it. And Chloe, that son of a bitch, Chloe. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but Chloe is definitely the worst character ever. And also the worst character in the Fairly Odd Parents history. She is obviously and definitely the worst. I hate Chloe so much. She is the worst character. She's so annoying. She's such a brat as well. And they flanderized the characters. The animation wasn't as good as it used to be in the older days. And the jokes were just they were just they've gotten childish. Bloody childish. Just no. Why would you mess up the Fairly Odd Parents like that? Why? Just why? So yeah, I think I have 2 scores. So yeah. But if you like the new seasons with Sparky and Chloe, that's totally fine. I can handle your opinion. We all have different tastes, guys, so I'm just expressing my honest opinion. So feel free to like it if you like it. That's fine by me. I just don't like how they ruined the Fairly Odd Parents at the end. It's terrible. I thought they made a terrible mistake of tarnishing that show like that. So yeah, believe it or not, I have 2 scores for it. For the old series of the Fairly Odd Parents, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 7. Outstanding series. Outstanding series. Old series of the Fairly Odd Parents from 2001. And for Sparky and Chloe, it gets a 1 out of 7. And that's terrible. And yes, it's horrendous. One with Sparky and Chloe. Yeah, I decided to do both. The old one with the old series and one with the series, the Sparky and Chloe series. I hope you understand. And yes, I still find the old episodes of the Fairly Odd Parents great, and the old series of the Fairly Odd Parents great, but this had to be done. I hope you understand. But anyways, the old series of the Fairly Odd Parents were great, while the ones with Sparky and Chloe just sucked, in my opinion. Everything about the old series was good, and everything about with Sparky and Chloe series was bad. So yeah, and that's all I would like to say about the Fairly Odd Parents. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm sorry if I went too long, but I really tried my best. I honestly did, but I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Turn on notifications, and do not forget to send me requests, and I'll try to do them as soon as possible. I'm Jonathan's Media Corner signing off, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and peace out, y'all.